Viejo, who traveled to the 808 to take on the Trojans. Trojans coming to this game with a one loss, and that loss was coming against Mission Viejo. And Mater Dei undefeated on the season, one of the top teams in the country. The debates are they number one? Is Bosco number one? They flip-flop back and forth, and that'll get figured out in a couple of weeks as Mater Dei will take on Bosco. But tonight, it's all about the Monarchs and the Trojans. Referee Robert Haw is in the middle of the field, flips the coin, and it's going to be a Trojan ball to receive. A lot of players, a lot of star power on the field tonight. Of course, one of them being the quarterback for Mater Dei, that being Elijah Brown. He's a stud quarterback, the junior. So a lot of things coming your way. It's a lot of fun for you tonight. So thank you for joining us wherever you may be on the NFHS network. I think it's see if it's 7 o'clock here. It's 4 o'clock in Hawaii. So perfect time to get this game going. And there you see the Monarchs bouncing up and down at the 10, 15-yard line, ready to be led by their legendary head coach, Bruce Rollinson. Rollo, as he's called. You hear the Mater Dei band starting to make some noise. It's a great setup here at Panish Family Stadium, refurbished a couple years ago. And you see the drums pounding, the team jumping up and down, as they are going to be led by number 12, Elijah Brown. And here come the Monarchs. A team that is full of 4- and 5-star recruits. A team that is explosive. A team that has aspirations of a national championship to add to their prestigious program. Mililani on the field. They'll be setting up to receive. It'll be number 97 kicking off, Andre Medina. An excellent kicker for the Monarchs. He's a senior. Mililani in their road whites. Mater Dei, traditional red uniforms with the white stripes. Referees are saying, let's go, let's get this game going. Ball will be placed on the 40-yard line. Medina brings out the tee. Mililani, the Trojans, brown and gold, but today just going all white. Clean look on the road. Rod York is the head coach for the Trojans. And here we go. A good crowd here in Bellflower. They were tailgating earlier. The Mater Dei flags are out. One of the best programs in the country. If you're ready to kick off this Friday night action of Trinity versus the USA Showcase 2022. Jelani Davis with his hands up near the 40. Medina with the kickoff. Touchback. Going to let him bring it out. Trojans have the ball at the 15, moving around at the 30. Finally taken down, and the Trojans will start at their own 31-yard line. Good run back by number 11, Jensen McGee, the 6-foot senior. Vagana with the tackle for Mater Dei. All right, so we get going with the Trojans. They like to throw the ball around. Keeney McMillan is the quarterback for the Trojans. Everybody calls him Keeney. Name on the roster, Caden. He's got the lime green cleats. Running back to his side, looks to his left. Running around under pressure and thrown down by number 42. Coming in immediately with the sack for the Monarchs. That's Aiden Breland, 6'6", about 300-pound junior.
Keenan McMillan, sack for 70-yard loss. By Modern Day's number 42, Aiden Breland.
Breland is a monster on the outside of the defensive line. The man you're looking for, I do say man, even though he's a high school player, is number 55 for Modern Day. He is out there. Leviticus Sua, 6'1", 220. He's a senior, does everything. The nose tackle, big boy himself, 35, is Kaho Tui Halamaka, 6'4", 330, junior. So you're McMillan, you're looking like, whoa, we just came across the Pacific for this. Shotgun for the Trojans. Pressure again. Sacked again. Back-to-back sacks for the Monarchs to start the game.
Quarterback Keenan McMillan. Sack by number 44, Luca Campista.
This was going to go to number 44, Lucas Campizza, a 6'2 sophomore. And the Trojans going backwards. 3rd and long for the Trojans. On this beautiful Friday night. 3 receivers to the left for the Trojans. McMillan with the running back to his left. Looking left. Gets rid of it quickly. Has a receiver caught by number 2, Kahana Travis. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Pass is complete on 3rd down to number 2, Lahiva Kahana Travis. Tackle made for the Monarchs by number 20, Charles McDonald. Gain of 6 yards on the reception out to the 16.
Back to receive for Modern Day is number 85, Derek Drayton. He's 5'9", a senior.
On the punt, number 19,
And pressure, and it's deflected by the Monarchs. It is rolling, and it's going to finally stop at the 29-yard line. Great field position, great pressure by Modern Day. And Elijah Brown, you don't want to give him much room to operate. And here he is, 29 yards from the end zone.
That was 13 yards. Modern Day starts 1st and 10 from the Mililani 29-yard line.
Elijah Brown, number 12. Next to him is number 6, Nathan Frazier. It's to the left. Looking to the right, gets rid of it quickly. Caught by number 10, Marcus Harris.
On 1st down, Modern Day's quarterback Elijah Brown hits number 10, Marcus Harris. Tackle made for Mililani by number 1, Gavin Hunter.
Big offensive line for Modern Day. BJ Tolo, 6'2", 330. Sione Tohi, 6'3", 315. He's a sophomore. DeAndre Carter, 6'5", 340. Junior. Brandon Baker, 6'5", 295. Junior. And Philip Moala, 6'6", 320. Senior. Shotgun formation for Modern Day. Elijah Brown keeps it. Looking to his left. Under pressure. Brown is sacked. The Trojans coming in. That's number 41, Sue with the sack for Mililani.
Number 4. Correction, number 41.
Elton Sue. Nice job by the 6-foot linebacker.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 now for Modern Day. Trips to the left for Elijah Brown. Can have Frazier on his left hip. Trying to get the Trojans to jump offside. Finally, a delayed flag. It looked like the nose tackle moved, and the referee called it. Oh, it's going to go against Modern Day. a false start against Mater Dei. Illegal procedure. So look, I guess the nose tackle for Mililani got back in time. So now it's 3rd and 17.
3rd and 17 for the 36.
First down marker is at the 19-yard line. Brown, the junior quarterback. Pressure being shown by the Trojans in white. Brown gets it, moving around, dumps it off, has a receiver. That's Davidson. Smothered up quickly is Davidson. Gain of a couple, and that'll bring up 4th down for Mater Dei. Ball's going to be on the 36-yard line, and they're going to go for it. Medina has only had one for 2 on field goals this season, the longest being 26, so they're going to go for it from the 36-yard line. And with the way that the Mater Dei offense works, not a surprise at all. It's high-powered, full of octane. They'll get after it. Single receiver to the top. In motion is Wrestler, the tight end. Brown drops back, looking down the middle, has a wide open receiver and overthrows him. Mater Dei turns the ball over on downs. Wrestler was wide open, but a tough throw for Brown, who was on the move. So Mililani escapes of what could have been something very, very dangerous as they had their punt blocked, gave up great field position to the 29, and Mater Dei unable to convert. So Mililani will take over on their own 36. 7:56 to go in the opening quarter. Pressure. McMillan gets rid of it. Gets the ball back to the line of scrimmage. It's caught by his receiver. And a lot of pressure being brought by Wyatt. You're going to hear that name a lot tonight. Number 31, Nasir Wyatt, a 6'2" sophomore. Recently got an offer from Ohio State. He flies everywhere. Keeney McMillan has trips to his right. Big target for him will be number 1, Gavin Hunter, who's committed to the University of Arizona. Plays both ways. Kingston Samuelu, the running back, takes the handoff, met at the line of scrimmage, goes nowhere. Might have lost a couple of yards. That was number 44 with the tackle. Campizza with the tackle. Bring up 3rd and 11 from the 35-yard line. McMillan looking to his left. McMillan under pressure, escapes, throws on the run, has a receiver caught at the 49-yard line. A first down for Mililani. Catching it as his running back, Kingston Samuelu. Working out of the backfield, got him open, and moved the chains for the Trojans. New set of downs for the Trojans. Hand off to Samuelu. Oh, he's hit hard at the line of scrimmage.
First down from midfield.
Trojans trying to move fast.
No gain on the carry by number 32, Kingston Samuelu. Tackle made by number 42.
McMillan came into the game with over 1,000 yards rushing. Looking down the field, has a receiver caught in and out of the hands, and a flag is thrown. The receiver was Kahana Travis. Coming in hard with the hit was Davis. See what the flag is going to be. It's going to be against Mater Dei. It's going to be personal foul. Oh, no, it's going to be pass interference. Okay. 15-yard penalty. New set of downs. Ball on the 35-yard line. Keeney McMillan now over 1,100 yards passing on the season. He has 13 TD tosses. McMillan setting up the screen, dumps it off, almost intercepted. Woo-wee. And who was there? Nasir Wyatt. That bounced. If not, that's a pick 6 for Mater Dei. The defensive line from the Monarchs is jumping off the ball. They are attacking quick. McMillan unable to get his feet set anytime. Second down. Looking left, has a receiver, caught Samuelu. Gain of a couple. That'll bring up third and short for the Trojans.
Pass is complete to number 25, Raymond Roller. Stops for the Monarchs by number 18, Ramirez Davis.
Oh, Raymond Roller getting into the mix. 5'6" senior.
Gain of 4 on the reception down to the 31-yard line. Third down, 6 yards to go.
This will be officially 3rd and 6. Clock is rolling. 5:25 to go in the opening quarter. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 31-yard line for the Trojans in white. Mililani coming from Hawaii. Blitz. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Gets rid of it and smothered and smashed there midfield. And getting up slowly is Keeney McMillan for Mililani. Ooh, the sophomore, he's athletic, but he's getting tested quickly here in California. They're going to go for it. Ball on the 31. And now they're going to change their personnel. Taking their time. This is going to be a 48-yard field goal attempt. All right, number 19. Mikhail Paiva, he's also a receiver, and a timeout is called. Yep. Mililani will take a timeout. Mikhail Paiva, number 19, is listed as a 5'11" receiver. And he's on the field to attempt a 49-yarder. 5:13 to go in the opening quarter. Mater Dei and Mililani scoreless in the opening night of the Trinity against the USA Showcase.
Monarch football fans, the Coach's Corner podcast with head coach Chris Robinson and host Kevin Turner is back. Catch our first inaugural episode on Mater Dei Football's YouTube page or visit MaterDeiFootball.net. Come join us at the Camp Santa Ana Transformation Center, minutes away from campus. Call or text now or anytime to set up your first visit. 714-702-0436. Or stop by anytime. 1918 South Main Street in Santa Ana. It's a Camp Transformation Center. Parking's in the rear. Hope to see you soon.
Fourth down, trying to get rid of it. Looking into the end zone. Incomplete. So Mililani will turn it over on downs.
Pass intended for number 7. Kamei Roman. Incomplete. Mater Dei takes over on downs.
So Mater Dei will get the ball back with 5:04 to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless here. Panish Family Stadium, home of St. John Bosco. But tonight, it's Mater Dei as the home team. They're in red. Two receivers to the left for Elijah Brown. Receiver in motion. Handoff to Davidson. Running hard, Davidson. Tackle near the first down marker is the Monarch.
On first down, number 0, Jordan Gets out to the 40-yard line for
They're going to give him 9 yards.
there by number 6, Ezekiel Rodriguez.
Ezekiel Rodriguez with the tackle for the Trojans.
Now 1 yard to go.
Davison back in the... Looking to the left, tosses it to the big tight end. Wrestler has it, hit at the 45, still moving it. First down, Mater Dei. Wrestler is a big guy. Wrestler goes... Actually, sorry. Yeah, Wrestler is a receiver at 5'11", 195. The big man I'm thinking about is Spencer Shannon, the tight end at 6'7". All right, new set of downs for the Monarchs. Davison in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Davison takes it. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps the legs moving for a gain of a couple. That'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Jordan Davison gets the handoff on first down.
Jordan Davison approaching 400 rushing yards on the season. He's 6'2", 210 sophomore.
Game 1. Change tacklers to number 49, Jimio Pavao, and number 40, Elijah Moore.
Jordan Onoview, near side receiver. Wrestler in the slot. Davison takes a step up. Around the quarterback. Has time. Has Onoview. Caught short of the first down. That'll bring up 3rd and a couple for the Monarchs.
Browns pass on 2nd down. Complete to number 14, Jordan Onowe.
Onowe.
6 on the catch.
Correction. Onowe. Sorry about that.
To the Trojans 47.
Onowe. 6'1", 200-pound senior. Recently had a trip to Stanford. Really like what they saw from the receiver for Onowe. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 from the 47.
Play action kept in and out of the hands of a receiver. That'll bring up 4th and short for the Monarchs.
Pass intended for number 88, Jack Wrestler.
Good effort by Wrestler and good job by the Trojan defense. And Mater Dei will send out the punting team.
Brings it 4th and 8 from the Trojans 47-yard line. Correction 4th and 3. On the punt from Mater Dei, number 53, Sam Fanua.
Fonua, 53, is on the punt.
Set to receive.
He's a junior.
Number 1, Gavin Hunter.
Gavin Hunter back to receive. He stands at his 10-yard line for the Trojans. Right at Hunter. He's going to call the fair catch. Catches it. And right around the 14-yard line will be marked. And the Trojans will take over with 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Scoreless between the Trojans and the Monarchs on the NFHS network. Trojans play action. Has a receiver on the outside. Caught by the Trojans. Chased down from behind. Gain of a couple. A hard gain for the Mililani Trojans.
Pass is complete to number 2, Lahiva Kahana Travis.
Kahana Travis, 5'9" sophomore with the reception.
Stops made by number 74, Zeus Venegas.
Zeus Venegas, 6'4", 255 junior with the tackle for the Monarchs.
Reception out to the 15.
That was a tough 1 yard gain.
9 yards to go.
Looking to the right, has a receiver cutting in and out of the hands of the receiver for Mililani. Tough pass. I like what I see from the sophomore quarterback, Keeney McMillan. Stays poised for a sophomore. Under a lot of pressure from a standout defensive line the Monarchs are showing. Third and 9. Samuela to the right of his quarterback, stays in the block. Gets rid of it. No, he looked like he was going to throw it, didn't, decided to tuck it, which is the smart play. McMillan sacked for the second time tonight. It'll be 3 and out for the Trojans.
Davis, loss of 2. Line of scrimmage is now the 13.
Derek Drayton will be back to receive the punt from the Mililani Trojans. Left foot punt is away, bounces, and it hits a Trojan player. And it's going to get marked right near the midfield mark. All right, and that's where Mater Dei will take over. With 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless. Trinity versus the USA Showcase.
With final placement, the punt traveled 37 yards. First and 10 Mater Dei from midfield.
Elijah Brown in the shotgun. Mililani into the neutral zone. Flag is thrown. Looks like we're going to have encroachment. Oh, encroachment against the Trojans.
Five-yard encroachment penalty. Moves the line of scrimmage to the 45-yard line of Mililani. First and 5.
Swing it out to a receiver. Caught, tackle from behind is Jack Wrestler. Good tackle by number 5, Iosefa.
Number 5, Isaiah Yosefa.
So move the sticks for Mater Dei. Minute to go in the first quarter. Brown claps, gets it, handoff, Davidson. Davidson trying to get to the outside. He's at the 30, still moving. Finally tackled is Jordan Davidson. Big game for the Mater Dei Monarchs. He's finally taken down at the 24-yard line.
Isaiah Yosefa makes the stop for Mililani.
Davidson looking over to the sideline. His receivers are already on the line of scrimmage. There's Brown talking to his lineman.
18 yards to the 39 to the 24. First down, Mater Dei.
Nathaniel Frazier checks into the game at the running back spot. Wrestler in motion. Looking into the corner, has the receiver. Caught by the Monarchs. Still moving, spinning around. Finally taken down is on the way. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So, in the Trinity versus the USA opening night showcase, Mililani from Hawaii and Mater Dei scored us at 0. Come back with the second quarter action on the NFHS Network.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone. Trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. If you're in Southern California, if you're on the East Coast, or if you're in Hawaii in the 808, you're watching Mililani and Mater Dei going at it. Scored us. Modern Day knocking on the door. Bethel Duran and Steve Morales with you on the NFHS Network. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. If you want to send me a tweet, I'm at Durant Sports. Appreciate you checking in with us. And if you're in Hawaii, especially Honolulu, that's awesome. Little Friday afternoon football for you. Well, they got to make sure they get the clock right, though. Okay, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line for the Monarchs. Elijah Brown, the quarterback. Frazier to his right. Shotgun. Has a receiver caught at the 10-yard line. Still on his feet. Still moving. Ball pops out and is recovered by Mililani. And it's going to be a touchback as Mililani recovered in the end zone. Is going to be a touchback. Went in and out of the hands of Marcus Harris. Excellent job by Harris on the catch. Was spinning around, and a Trojan player popped the ball loose into the hands of a teammate, and Mililani escapes there. Big play for the Trojans. Woo-wee, big opportunity. So the Monarchs push back. What can Mililani do now? Trojans, led by sophomore quarterback Keeney McMillan, number 10.
So far, Mililani just showing they're not afraid.
They're not. Hey, Mililani is a team that's traveled, been here during the week, practiced here on campus yesterday. Shotgun formation for the Trojans. Receiver in the wing, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And you'll see the spirit from Mililani. The student section, they got the lights out on their phones, and they're going across as the modern day student section has their lights on, so they're going back and forth with each other. So it's a good spirit, good atmosphere here at Panish Family Stadium on the campus of St. John Bosco High School. You're right. What? That Bosco? Yes. The games are being played at Bosco. Tomorrow night, it'll be Kahuku, the Red Raiders, taking on the home team, St. John Bosco. McMillan looking right, throws right. Almost intercepted, knocked away by number 32 for Modern Day.
Number 14.
Abdul Sanders. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Number 32, Abdul Sanders.
Mililani. McMillan over 1,000 yards passing coming into this game. Over 1,100 now. They throw the ball. Spread formation. Nobody in the backfield. McMillan has time. Gets rid of it. Has a receiver. Caught by number 3. Way to lay out. Derek Shuchiyama. The 5'10", 165-pound sophomore. Giving up the body. Catches it. Big gain for the Trojans.
Tackles made by number 23, Christian Dunbar Hawkins. In 27 yards. Dennis George is now the 47-yard line of Mililani. First down, Trojans.
All right, biggest play of the game for Mililani. McMillan in the shotgun formation. He's got the lime green kicks. Under pressure now, gets rid of it. Over the hands of a Monarch, into the hands of his receiver, Roller. What a play by Mililani. Roller was on the outside, a dangerous throw. A flag is on the field. We'll see what happened. But McMillan playing with some moxie, the quarterback out there. Personal foul against Modern Day. So another 15 yards for the Trojans and their faithful making some noise here in Southern California. And you see the student section, not many of them. Oh, but they're getting loud here. They are getting loud on the campus of St. John Bosco High School.
In a 28 reception, plus the penalty, which line of scrimmage to the Modern Day
All right. So McMillan, shotgun, empty backfield. Blitz coming. Gets rid of it. Has a wide open receiver. Caught. Touchdown, Mililani. No. Saying he stepped out of bounds. Oh, and a personal foul is going to be called against Mater Dei. It'll be. All right, let me reset here. I saw one referee throw his hands up. It looked like he was signaling touchdown, but he stepped out of bounds. But tack on the personal foul against Mater Dei, and it's going to be the ball on the 1. You're going to go half. The distance is going to be on the 2-yard line. All right. Got a little excited there, Steven. Heck of a job by Keeney McMillan, the sophomore quarterback.
A lot of craziness these last 2 plays.
Yeah. Ball on the 2-yard line. McMillan, and the flag is thrown. Yeah, McMillan and the Mater Dei defensive line know each other very, very well. Because they're hitting him. He's right there. Even when he does get rid of the ball, he's still taking a shot, the sophomore.
And Mater Dei with 3 consecutive bad penalties.
Yes, 2 personal fouls. And another penalty against Mater Dei. Sloppy from the Monarchs. Not exactly what you expect from a Bruce Ronaldson team. All right, so the ball's now on the 1-yard line. McMillan. Oh, another flag. Encroachment again. Side judge coming in. Encroachment against Mater Dei. So now we're going to have the ball on the half-yard line. First and goal for Mililani. The Trojans not intimidated at all here in the first half.
Don't think I've ever seen Mater Dei with 4 bad penalties in a row like that.
Yeah, that's not their style. They'll clean it up. Samuelu to the left of his quarterback, McMillan. 3 receivers to the left. Handoff. McMillan keeps it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Mililani.
Number 32, kicks it Samuelu. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mililani.
With 9:53 to go in the first half, Trojans strike first. And it was actually Samuelu who took it, the up back. Paiva on for the extra point. And before that,
Offsides on Mater Dei.
another penalty against Mater Dei. Kick is up. PAT is good, and it's 7-0.
Point after is good. 9 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the first half. Mililani scores first. Scores now. Mililani Trojans 7. Mater Dei Monarchs 0. Trojan scoring drive, 6 plays, covering 80 yards, using 1 minute 55 seconds off the clock.
6 plays, 80 yards.
Number 19, Mikel Paiva on the kick. Back set to receive for Mater Dei. Number 6, Nathaniel Frazier. And number 85, Derek Trainer.
Taking it back. Tackle near the 30-yard line, pushed back on the Monarchs, and that's where they'll take over with 9:47 to go.
Number 32, Bill Sanders on the return for Mater Dei. Tackles made on the return by number 71, Rage McClintock. 8-yard return out to the 31. Mater Dei starts their 1st and 10.
Injured player on the field. Looks like you get a number. They're carrying him off. All right, so 9:47 to go in the first half. Mater Dei not able to get anything going offensively, but you know they're dangerous. Handoff. Moving around is Davidson. Gain of a couple.
And out of 1st down. Goes to number 0, Jordan Davison. Gain of 4 out to the 35. Tackles made by number 45, Elias Taniak. 2nd down, 6 yards to go.
2nd and 6. Another handoff, ball loose. Jumping on it is the quarterback, Elijah Brown.
Number 12, Elijah Brown.
In and out of the hands of the Mater Dei running back.
No gain. Line of scrimmage remains 35. 3rd down, 6 yards to go.
3rd and 6, ball on the 35-yard line for the Monarchs. Trips to the right of the quarterback, Elijah Brown, who works in the shotgun formation. Davidson to his left hip. Oh. Looking downfield, nobody there. Finally dumps it off. Caught at the 40-yard line, a Monarch receiver. That's Jack Ressler. He gets across the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Monarchs as they keep the drive going. Elijah Brown is elusive. You see that? Mater Dei goes no huddle. Now it's Nathaniel Frazier in at running back. Frazier, a junior, 5'11". Looking downfield, nothing there. Gets rid of it. And it's over the head of the intended receiver, Marcus Harris. Good defensive pressure from the Trojan defensive line.
Pass 10, number 10, Marcus Harris, incomplete.
Handoff up the middle. At the 40, stays on his feet is Nathaniel Frazier up the sideline. Frazier gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Mater Dei. The 5th touchdown of the season from Nathaniel Frazier, and it's a 53-yard run for the Monarchs. There's the explosiveness. That's what you wanted. And we finally see Modern Day get the offense moving.
Number 97, Andre Medina, on the tip, the point after.
Kick is up. And we got a tie ball game with 8:10 to go in the first half.
After it's good. 8-10 to go in the first half. We're not tied. 7-7.
Woo, he's elusive.
Modern Day scoring drive. 5 plays, 69 yards in a minute and 43 seconds. Scoring play. 53-yard touchdown run by number 6, Nathaniel Frazier. Number 97, Andre Medina gets set to kick off the Modern Day.
Make sure you follow the Twitter account B&N Production. The letter B, spell out and. The letter N, Production. Make sure you follow the Twitter account for all information all season long. On all the games that are going to be on throughout Southern California. Got our squad all over the area. Not just this game. What games? Down in San Diego, Coronado High School. Kickers taken at the 15-yard line by the Trojans. Trojans running around, still on their feet. Up to 45, finally taken down midfield. Heck of a run back by the Trojans. We also got a crew as Oaks Christian is taking on Gardena Serra. That's always a good battle. Down in San Diego, La Jolla taking on San Diego Morse.
$33 yards on the return. That was made by number 5, Jelani Davis to Mars.
All right.
Starts first and 10.
Make, before we get going, a flag is thrown. So B&N Production, where you want to follow. Keep up to date on what games we have across Southern California. Just mentioned the Oaks Christian game. They're up 14-0. Justice Williams, 84-yard TD. All right, here we go. First and 15 for the Trojans under pressure and getting rid of it. A lot of pressure by Nasir Wyatt, who was looking for his 5th sack. He came into the ball game with 15 tackles, a 6'2" sophomore. Would not be surprised if he's playing at the Horseshoe in a couple years. Wyatt loves Ohio State. Took a visit recently. That's his dream school, as he calls it. And he's bringing the pressure. Young man does it all as a sophomore. McMillan. That's time. Decides to tuck it and run, and he's hit at the 45-yard line. Competes on 44. In there, Sua with the tackle. They take down the quarterback. 3rd and very long for Mililani. The Trojans in white.
3rd and 14. That was made by number 55, Leviticus Sua.
Having scoreboard issues here at St. John Bosco. But the referees are keeping the clock on the field. Going old school ways before they had scoreboards. Remember, not every team used to have a scoreboard here. As a timeout is going to be called by Mililani.
7
7 minutes to go. Head coach Rod York talking to the referees. So, yes, there is a scoreboard, but referees are also on the field keeping the clock manually, just like you're taught in referee school when you start off. Mililani, the Trojans are 4-1 on the year. And in Hawaii, they started their season August 5th. They beat St. Louis 28-7. Then in week 2, they came up short against Mission Viejo at home, 34-21. Mission Viejo, a solid squad here in Southern California. They got by Campbell 35-34. And they smacked Moana Lua 56-0. And then last week took care of Waianae 57-15. Third and 15 from the 45. Blitz by Modern Day. They smother McMillan, and he goes down. The third sack of the night for the Monarch defense. And that's what they got to do. More pressure on Keeney McMillan. Do not allow him to create space.
Keeney McMillan sacked by number 32, Abdul Sanders. Loss of 9 yards.
It's fourth and super long. Like, we're not even thinking about this, right? Here we go. Here's the punt team. Little game of possum by Mililani. Modern Day gets their personnel on the field. And they throw down the field. Has a receiver caught near the first down marker. But where did he go out of bounds? It's going to be just short. Oh, what a play by Mililani, but it did not work. They needed 23 yards. They got 22. And you see the referee right at the stick. Onasai Salanoa with a fantastic reception. What a throw by the punter. But it was just short. He was knocked out of bounds. And great job by number 23, Christian Dunbar Hawkins, knocking the receiver out of bounds and forcing the Trojans to turn the ball over on downs. All right, 6:04 to go in the first half. Tied up at 7, Modern Day and Mililani. Elijah Brown. Hands off. Taken by Davidson. Still moving around with Davidson. Big back working. Gain of about 5. Davidson and Nathaniel Frazier, a solid 1-2 punch for the Monarchs.
Gain of 6 yards out to the 48-yard line. Second down and 4. Stops made by number 6, Ezekiel Rodriguez.
Bad snap, picked up, decides to go down the field, has a receiver, floats it up, and incomplete, knocked away by number 29. A lot of credit to Fetu for Mililani, battling against Marcus Harris. Good battle. Good job by the referee not calling the flag though. Just good battle between the receiver and the DB. That'll bring up third and short. We get third and 4 official. And Modern Day moves. Push it back 5 yards, bring up third and 9.
False start, Modern Day.
You know, the Monarchs have that cadence where Brown claps. Then they snap. This time, the clap got his receiver, or actually a lineman, to jump off. Checking in the game is number 19 for Mater Dei, Marcus Brown. Also, Jordan Onoway. At number 10, Marcus Harris in their receivers. Jack Ressler on the far side. Nathaniel Frazier, the running back. 3rd and 9. Brown. Telling his running back to move. Mililani jumped, but they got back in time. Good protection for Brown. He decides to tuck it. He's moving near the sticks. Where is he going to get marked at? Looks like he's going to be a yard short.
Quarterback Elijah Brown on the scramble. Tackles made by number 18, King Wynn.
And it's going to be a first down. All right, so my eyes failed me. They got just close. And a first down for Mater Dei. Elijah Brown gets a good spot. Needed 9, got 9.
To the 48, Mililani. First down, Monarchs.
Handoff. Mater Dei running is Frazier. Frazier has room. Frazier at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Nathaniel Frazier. His second of the night gives Mater Dei a 13-7 lead.
48 yards. Touchdown, Mater Dei.
48-yard TD run for Frazier. PAT. Hold down, kick up, it's good. 14-7 Monarchs with 4:27 to go in the first half. Frazier now has over 100 yards rushing, over 400 yards rushing on the season to go with 7 touchdowns. Correction, 6 touchdowns. He had 4 coming to the game. He's got 2 tonight, so he's got 6. Nathaniel Frazier, who's listed as an athlete. He sure is. 5'11", 195 junior.
Scoring drive, 4 plays, 58 yards, using a minute 37 off the clock. Scoring play, 48-yard touchdown run by number 0, Jordan Davison.
Medina on for the kickoff. Taking it to the 10-yard line of the Trojans. Bringing it back. Has a seam. Hit hard at the 30. Good run by number 2, Kahana Travis.
Number 2, Kahana Travis on the return. Tackles made for number 5, Jelani Davis.
Davis with a tackle for Mater Dei.
A 23-yard return out to the 31-yard line. Mililani will start first and 10 there.
It's a flat cut.
Pass is complete to number 19, Mikel Myler. Gain of 4 on the reception, out to the 35-yard line.
Mikel Paiva, the receiver, checking in the game reception. Caught by number 12, Salanoa, and it goes out of bounds. Ooh, a break there for Mililani.
Pass complete to number 12. Alongside Salanoa. Go to the forced fumble out of bounds. Number 4, Xavier Brown. Trojans retain possession. Line of scrimmage is now the 30. Third one to the 40. And out goes number 32, Casey Salanoa. Tackled by number 28, Christian Bertero for a loss.
Fourth down now for Mililani. And I screwed up. I had Nathaniel Frazier with a TD. It was Jordan Davison. So it's Davison and Frazier both with TDs tonight. Just want to give credit where credit is due. At 0 and 6 look alike up here at the booth. All right, it's 4th and 38. You're not going to go for this if you're Mililani. And they're going to call the timeout. They already did their trick play where they play possum and they get the receiver out there. I don't think it's going to work twice now that Mater Dei is expecting. So we have a break here. 2:51 to go in the first half.
Trojans timeout. 2:51 to go in the first half. Pro Sports Physical Therapy and Performance Centers is celebrating over 25 years as a proud supporter of Mater Dei football. Conveniently located at 2777 Bristol Street, Costa Mesa. With several other locations to serve you, including Laguna Hills, Rancho Santa Margarita, Rancho Palos Verdes, San Juan Capistrano. For more information, visit prosportbt.com. Save the date. Homecoming is on Friday, October 14th. We'll also celebrate our 5th annual 1950 Day, Mater Dei's annual Giving Day. Visit materdei.org/1950 to make your gift in support.
All right, here's the punt formation. Taken by Mater Dei, moving around and tackled. Good tackle by Mililani as the Monarchs will take over on their own 29-yard line with 2:43 to go in the ballgame. Actually, in the first half.
36 yards on the punt. Loss of 2 on the return. Mater Dei starts at the 25-yard line. Stop his weight by number 25, Raymond Roller.
All right, so now Elijah Brown takes over on his own 25. Frazier is his running back. Caught by a receiver. Bring up second down. That's Wrestler.
Complete number 88, Jack Wrestler. Gain of 5 yards.
Oh, no, it's Davison as quarterback. Davison has a reception. Man, that 0 and the 6 look alike, so forgive me here. Incomplete, intended for Davison, and a timeout called by Mater Dei. Clock stops with 2:16. 3rd and 6. Brown has time, throws on the run, laying out to make the catch is Marcus Brown. Great effort by Marcus Brown. First down, move the sticks for Mater Dei. 5'10" junior giving up the body.
Down at the 45-yard line, gain of 16 yards and first down.
Brown has time, steps up, throws across the middle, has Brown again. Brown tackled by 2 Trojans as he falls down at the 37-yard line. A flag is thrown.
Pass complete to number 19, Marcus Brown. Stops made by number 9, Kate Manzolo.
See what Robert Hall, the referee, has to say.
Gain of 16 to the 39. Penalty mark is down.
Block at the back.
Mater Dei.
Oh, holding against Mater Dei, so we'll bring that back. Now checking into the game was Nathaniel Frazier, the running back, number 6. Figured it out. Frazier has a towel in his back pocket. So that's how we know the difference between Frazier and Davis is the 0 and the 6. All right, I'm sounding like making too many excuses. I'm not. 1:56 to go in the first half. Tied ups. It was tied up. And then Mater Dei, thanks to Davidson's touchdown, got the lead. And the clock is now moving. On the chop from the referee. Pressure being shown by the Trojans. They bring it. Davison is replaced by Frazier, and Frazier gets a first down for Mater Dei. They'll stop it briefly to move the chains. Then once they set the chains, the clock starts. Brown dumps it off, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
Pass intended for number 6, Jordan Frazier. Incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go from the 37.
Dropping back is Brown. Across the middle, has it in and out of the hands of a receiver. A flag is thrown as a big hit was brought by the Trojans. And we're going to have pass interference against the Trojans. Move the chains again for Mater Dei, trying to add to their 7-point lead with 1:23 to go in the first half. All right, ball on the 22-yard line for the Monarchs. They're moving.
First down, Mater Dei.
Brown looking left. Has time across the middle. Has a receiver cut. Marcus Brown. Another first down. It'll be first and goal for the Monarchs. Marcus Brown
Tackles made by number 9, Kate Manzolo.
gets everywhere. He gets loose. He makes the catches, gives it the body.
Gain of 14 yards on the reception, down to the Trojans' 8-yard line.
Brown looks into the corner. Has a receiver in and out of the hands of the Monarch receiver. Tough pass, tough play.
Number 14, Jordan Onowe.
Great effort by Jordan Onowe.
Second and goal.
Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Shannon, the 6'7" tight end, checks in for the Monarchs. Goes right past his quarterback. Davidson, the running back, to the right of his quarterback. Two receivers right for Brown. Play action. He's hit as he throws. Coming in with the big hit is number 40. Oh, my goodness. Nua with the smack. Elijah Nua, the 6-foot sophomore, with the big hit on Elijah Brown. Whew.
Broken up by number 40, Elijah Nua.
3rd and goal from the 8 now. 59 seconds to go.
Third down. Goal to go for the 8.
Looking right, throws right, has a receiver, touchdown, Mater Dei. Jack Ressler, his 2nd touchdown of the year, makes it 20-7. Monarchs.
Gain of 8. Touchdown, Mater Dei.
Nice throw by Elijah Brown. Medina on for the PAT. Kick is up. And it's good. 21-7 now, Mater Dei. With 55 seconds to go in the first half.
Mater Dei leads 21-7. Monarchs scoring drive. 10 plays covering 76 yards in a minute and 48 seconds. Scoring play. Quarterback Elijah Brown's 8-yard touchdown pass to number 8, 88, Jack Ressler. Andre Medina gets set to kick off. Back set to receive number 2, Lahiva Kana Travis. Jensen McKee.
Taken near the own end zone. Trojans decide to bring it back. Still moving. It's Kahana Travis. I like the way he moves around. 5'9" sophomore. All right, so Mililani down 2 touchdowns. Will have the ball with 49 seconds to go in the first half. Keeney McMillan, the sophomore, has been under pressure. He's been sacked 4 times tonight.
21 yards on return.
But the young man is elusive. Young man probably could have been sacked a couple more times. So they've been able to make some plays. Now trying to get the offense moving for Mililani, who scored first. After that, it's been 21 unanswered Monarch points. Handoff. Still moving. Spin move.
Handoff on first down goes to number 32, Kingston Samuel.
Kingston Samuelu, sophomore, running hard for the Trojans.
On the carry out to the 34-yard line. He's 2nd and 1. Tackle was made by number 55, Leviticus Sewell.
Trojans are out of timeouts. And it looks like they're going to be happy just to get into the halftime break. And one more play. Handoff to Samuelu. Hit hard by Sua. And that'll probably be the last play of the first half.
Samuel on the carry. Tackle made by Leviticus Sewell.
Clock is moving, and it's going to look like Mililani is going to run another one. And that'll do it. So the first half in the books. Mililani scored first thanks to a touchdown by Samuelu. Then after that, 3 touchdowns unanswered by Mater Dei. Frazier, Davison, and Ressler getting into the end zone. And at the end of the first half in the Trinity versus USA showcase, Modern Day leads Mililani 21-7 on the NFHS network.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone. Trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
Just imagine. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's so
Getting ready for second half action. Welcome back to Panish Family Stadium on the campus of St. John Bosco High School in Bellflower, California, about 15 minutes southeast of downtown Los Angeles. It's Trinity League versus USA Showcase. You're watching Modern Day Monarchs, the home team, taking on Mililani Trojans from Hawaii. The Trojans down 21-7.
Number 19, Mikhail Paiva gets set to kick off and start the second half. Back set to receive from Modern Day, number 85, Derek Drayton, and number 6.
And the kickoff. It's going to go into the hands of Modern Day, who drops it, picks it back up, moving at the 35, trying to get to the outside, does, knocks down a Trojan, and finally taken out of bounds near the 43-yard line.
Number 85, Derek Drayton on return. Tackle made by the kicker, Mikhail Paiva, number 19. 28-yard return out to the 41. Modern Day starts their first and 10.
Elijah Brown, the quarterback for the Monarchs. He's in the shotgun. Hands off to Davison. Davison switches the ball into his right hand, gains about 5 yards. Jordan Davison, who has the touchdown on the night. Recap the scoring for the first half. It was scoreless after 1. Then Mililani got on the board thanks to a Samuelu touchdown, a 1-yard run. And then it was Mater Dei who woke up and scored 21 straight. Frazier, Davison, and Ressler with TDs. Frazier, 53 yards. Davison, 48. Ressler, an 8-yard TD reception. And that's where we're at, 21-7. Mater Dei, one of the best teams in the country. Play action, looking downfield, has a receiver. In and out of the hands of the defender, knocked down by the Trojan. A lot of credit to Hunter. Gavin Hunter, haven't called his name much tonight. Knocking down the pass. Hunter plays receiver and defensive back. He's headed to the University of Arizona. They're going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Monarchs. Monarchs with so many players over the years going on to major universities and the NFL. Most recently, Bryce Young, the Heisman Trophy winner at Alabama, was playing on this field. Receiver across the middle, pass incomplete, knocked away by number 9, Alzado.
Pass intended for number 19. Marcus Brown, incomplete.
So a 3 and out for the Monarchs here to start the second half. Fanua back to punt for the Monarchs. He's standing near his 30-yard line. Hunter back to receive for the Trojans. Fanua gets it away. It's going to bounce at the 25, keep on bouncing. Finally picked up near the 18-yard line, and that's where Mililani, the Trojans, will take over in the second half. Rod York, the head coach for the Trojans. And thank you for watching us wherever you may be, if you're in Southern California or if you're an alum on the East Coast. I know we have some Monarch alums watching on the NFHS network. Or if you're in the 808 in Honolulu.
36-yard punt, no return. Mililani starts first and 10 at their 18.
Keeney McMillan, the sophomore QB. He's got the lime green cleats. Has a receiver caught by number 25, Raymond Roller. The 5'6" senior gives it the body for the reception. Both teams run that spread formation. They don't huddle. They look to the sideline for the play, and then they get rolling and rocking. There we go. Quick release. In and out of the hands of a Monarch. Oh, man. Davis almost intercepted that. That was Ramir Davis, the 6'2 linebacker. Woo-hoo-hoo. As McMillan got away with one there. Third and 2 for the Trojans. Samuelu to the right of his quarterback. McMillan gets rid of it quickly. First down cut by the Trojans.
Pass is complete to number 19, Mikal Paeva.
Paeva
Number 8, Darius Dixon.
new set of downs for the Trojans.
Gain of 6 yards. Up to the 30.
Trips to the left for McMillan. Hands it off to Samuelu. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Still moving. Gain of maybe 2 yards.
Tackles made by number 44, Lucas Campisa.
Campizza, number 44, a 6'2 sophomore for the Monarchs, leading the way. Nice looking sophomore linebacker, 6'2", 220. And to his side is Sua. McMillan gets rid of it quickly, caught by Salanoa. First down for the Trojans. And it looks like Rod York and his offensive coordinators for the Trojans have decided we're going to have McMillan get rid of the ball as quickly as possible. He's been sacked 4 times, been under pressure, and he's been hit a lot tonight. He is tough, is Keeney McMillan. But on this drive, to open up the second half, McMillan catches it and a quick release. And now you're starting to see the Monarch defensive backs play quick and close to the receivers. McMillan gets rid of it, batted down. Flying in was number 31, Nasir Wyatt. Excellent play by Wyatt. 6'2", 200. Got in the air. McMillan, and that's what you have to do if you're modern day. Where you see a quarterback working on timing, disrupt him, get in the air.
Second down, 10 yards to go for the 44.
McMillan looking down the field, intended for number 12. Ball is caught, but by who? Is it an interception or is it a reception? Referee right there as number 12, Salanoa, is battling. Number 4, the defender, is battling. And it's going to be a first down for Mililani. The defender was Xavier Brown. He and Salanoa battled back and forth, back and forth.
Pass is complete to number 12, Salanoa.
Big play for the Trojans. On side, Salanoa, the senior. All right, Samuela to the right of his quarterback. Pressure from the Monarchs. Into double coverage, in and out of the hands of the Trojan receiver.
Pass intended for number 25, Raymond Roller, incomplete.
Raymond Roller, the intended receiver. Trips to the right for Keeney McMillan. He's looking right. Oh, under pressure, he gets smacked. A big sack by Nasir Wyatt. His 5th sack of the season. He's approaching 20 tackles on the year. And none bigger than that one right there. There's a big loss of yards for Mililani.
Keeney McMillan, sack, loss of 11. By number 31, Nasir Wyatt. First down, 21 yards to go for the
It'll be 3rd and 21. Ball on the 37-yard line of Mater Dei. The Trojans in white will call a timeout. First timeout used in the second half.
timeout. Mililani, 7:37 to go in the third quarter. Hey, France, take out your 50-50 tickets. All those who bought the 50-50 tickets, I know who the winner is tonight. That winner is going to be a red ticket. Red ticket 269-9669. Again, red ticket 269-669. You can claim your winnings in the northwest corner of the stadium. Again, tonight's 50-50 winner is red ticket 269-669.
All right. 3rd and 21 for the Trojans. Mater Dei jumps off sides. Of course, they're pointing at Mililani. Mililani pointing at Mater Dei. And it's going to be encroachment against the Monarchs. So now 3rd and 16.
Penalty against Modern Day. Moves the line of scrimmage to 32.
Salanoa, the receiver, near side. Gavin Hunter, far side. Looking for Salanoa on the left. Decides to go down the middle. Hunter goes up and grabs it. Ball's batted away and incomplete. And McMillan took a huge hit. Oh, man. Nasir Wyatt has met Keeney McMillan many times tonight, but none harder than that one. And McMillan slow to get up as he's walking over to the sideline to see what they're going to do with 4th down. McMillan with his hands on his hips. The sophomore quarterback is tough, and they decided to bring the punt team in. That's smart. I like it. But Mililani has run a trick play. So if you're Modern Day, you got to be honest about that. And another timeout is called as the Trojans will burn their 2nd timeout. Monarch student sections making some noise in front of their team. 7:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, so what will the Trojans do here? And tomorrow night on this field, it'll be Kahuku, the Red Raiders, taking on St. John Bosco in the 2nd game. Oh, so they bring McMillan back out. They're going for it. They're going to shoot. Hunter against double coverage, intercepted by Modern Day at the 5-yard line. You know what? Not bad. It's probably better than a punt. It's bad for McMillan's stats. You throw it into double coverage, and if there's a pass interference call, you get a new set of downs. You throw it up, you never know what might happen. Intercepted by Modern Day, and they'll take over on their own 5-yard line. It's pretty much equivalent of a punt. Not mad at the call. Handoff. Modern Day. Oh, he's loose. He's got room. He's at the 50. He's got one to beat. Still going, and he's going to go a 95-yard TD run for Jordan Davison. His 2nd of the game. And it's now 27-7. Modern Day. Whew. Scoring drive, one play, 95 yards.
Extra point is good. 7:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Scores now Modern Day 27, Mililani 7.
And that's the modern day explosiveness we expected. 27 unanswered by the Monarchs. And we're starting to see why they're one of the best teams in the country. Some of the notes I got from Blair Angulo. Works for 24/7 Sports. For modern day, Shannon going to Texas. Sua, Arizona. Onaway visited Stanford. Brandon Baker, possibly USC, but he also got an offer recently from LSU. And their quarterback, Elijah Brown, offers from everywhere. Davidson and Frazier, as he said, they're coming. We're seeing those running backs. Davidson, a sophomore. That's right, that was a sophomore with a 95-yard run.
Back set to receive number 2, Levine Khan Travis. Number 11, Jensen McKee.
Step into the end zone, and in high school, anytime you're in the end zone, it's an automatic touchback. Mililani would take over on their own 20 with 7:09 to go in the third quarter.
Mililani will start first and 10 from the 20.
Jordan Davison, the reason I said it, Jordon. So Jordan Davison. McMillan, pass intercepted and taken back. Oh, it was into the hands of Sua. He was taking it away from the receiver, and keep on fighting was number 12, Onosai Salanoa, and he got the ball back from Sua, and it'll stay possession of Mililani. Don't see that often, especially from Sua, who's a beast on defense. And Onosai Salanoa, you're tough, man. You are very, very tough.
No gain on the reception.
I want to send a shout out to Billy Hull, who covers Hawaii sports. He's here in attendance in Bellflower, so I'm looking at his tweets. And shout out to everybody who traveled from Hawaii to the mainland. Under pressure is McMillan, another sack. Oh. And it's not that the Mililani offensive line is playing bad. It's just they are being overwhelmed by one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Loss of 9 yards back to the 11-yard line.
They are pinning their ears back, are the Monarchs, and just getting after it. Heavy, heavy pressure from the opening drive of the ball game.
Down 19 yards to go.
And now the Monarchs
From the 19.
sensing everything on their side. But just bringing everything against the sophomore Keeney McMillan. Quick release. Caught. Receiver in the flat. And that'll bring a fourth down.
Pass is complete to number 3, Derek Chujama.
Let me make sure I get his name right. Derek Shuyama
By Leviticus Sua.
with the reception. And you hear the Sua name.
4th and 18.
Punt is away. High punt. Caught by the Monarchs. Get a couple blocks. Stay on their feet. Finally taken down is number 85 of modern day, Derek Drayton. 5:03 to go in the third quarter. 28-7 modern day.
35-yard punt, 2-yard return. Modern Day starts first and 10 for the Trojans, 45.
All right, so Elijah Brown will stay in at quarterback for the Monarchs with a 28-7 lead. Jordan Davison, let me get it right. Davison enters, as is Nathaniel Frazier. Hand off to Davison, gets to the outside. He's at the 45, cuts across the middle, still on his feet at the 35. Tackle from behind, a big gain for Jordan Davison.
Takes the handoff on first down. He's brought down by number 40, Elijah Newar.
He is tough. And once he gets going, get out of the way. Davison, only a sophomore, 6'2", 210, running hard.
Yards gained on the run, down to the 17-yard line. First down, Monarchs.
Two receivers in the backfield for Mater Dei. As the clock is malfunctioning, so the referees are to get together. Say, okay, let's make sure that we have it on the right side. Here you go. 4:21 and gone. Trinity versus the USA. Frazier to the left of his quarterback, Elijah Brown. He goes in motion. Brown looking outside. Brown has time. Now he's scrambling. Still moving. Off of his back leg. Pass is incomplete. A flag is thrown in the backfield.
Pass intended for number 10, Marcus Harris. Incomplete.
Marcus Harris, the intended receiver. He went up and able to come down with the pass. Holding against Mater Dei. So they'll move it back to the 34-yard line. First down for the Monarchs.
The effective 17-yard penalty.
Frazier and Davison split into the receivers' roles.
4-yard line.
Empty backfield for Elijah Brown. He's got three to his right, throws right into the hands of Marcus Harris, who catches it at the 30. Moving around, finally knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 10, Marcus Harris. Pushed out of bounds by number 29, Jordan Betu. Gain of 7. Makes it second and 20.
He's second and 20 from the 27-yard line of the Mililani Trojans, who down 28-7 with 3:34 to go in the third quarter. Davison in motion, hand off to Frazier up the middle, bouncing around. Frazier still on his feet, goes down at about the 13-yard line near the first down marker. That'll bring up third and short.
Stops made by number 6, Ezekiel Rodriguez.
Actually, no, he got back to the original line of scrimmage. First down marker is at the 8-yard line. Elijah Brown, the sophomore. Actually, sorry, the junior. He was a sophomore sensation for the Monarchs last year. He's got two receivers left, two receivers right. Davison to the right of his hip. Looking left is Brown, looking into the end zone. Has a receiver cutting across. Caught by Marcus Brown at the 2-yard line. First and goal now for Mater Dei. And the big tight end at number 87, Shannon, will check in. And a change of Christian Falani, 6', 295 junior, checks in. Zeus Venegas, 6'4", 255 junior, checks in at on the offensive line. And they go in heavy package. The tailback is Davison. Davison takes the handoff, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Mater Dei. Third TD of the night for the freshman, Davison.
2 yards. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Semi Cholanga, 6 foot 310 sophomore. He was in there in the fullback spot. PAT good by Medina. So Davison came into the game with 1 touchdown and 372 yards. Now for the season, Davison is approaching 500 yards. He's got 4 TDs. $2:13 to go in the third quarter.
Mater Dei scoring drive, 5 plays, 45 yards, in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Scoring play, number 0, Jordan Davison's 2-yard touchdown run.
And now you see why Mater Dei is one of the best teams in the country. Medina with the kickoff. Taking it at the 5-yard line of the Trojans. At the 25, spinning around and taken down. That's where the Trojans will take over.
Number 11, Jensen McGee on the return.
McGee on the return. So 2:06 to go in the third quarter. Mater Dei with 35 unanswered leads Mililani from Hawaii 35-7. In the opening night of the Trinity versus the USA Showcase. Tomorrow night, it'll be St. John Bosco taking on Kahuku, the Red Raiders. All right, so Keeney McMillan, the sophomore, been under pressure all game long. Still battling in the quarterback. Rid of it quick. Caught by Mililani at the 35, a first down. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A flag is thrown, so they'll tack another 15 yards on. Sue is going to get caught for that. Mililani, one of the better teams in Hawaii. Only lost this year coming to Mission Viejo. They're battling. Of course, you'd expect that from them. And when teams take on a Mater Dei or a Bosco, they know the challenge. And usually coaches are knowing that they're going to make it, the game will make them better, because you're looking at a Mater Dei defensive side that of the 11 players on the field right now, 11 will be playing on Saturdays. Not if, it's when. Handoff taken up the middle. Knocked down by 3 Monarchs. That's number 26 just coming into the game. For Mililani, that's Cisco Anchetta. Listed as a receiver, now you have him as a running back.
Number 26,
Kidston Samuel has been getting the majority of the carry for the Trojans. So now fresh legs and Anchetta. Salanoa, near side receiver. Looking for Salanoa. Caught at the 35-yard line. Spins around, still moving. Finally taken down at the 30. Onosai Salanoa, the 5'11" senior. He's been battling all game long for the Trojans.
by Christian Patero.
Third and short for the Trojans. The sophomore QB looks to his coach, Rod York. Not too often does a team like Mililani find themselves down. This kind of games that make you better. Blitz from the Monarchs. Has a receiver in the corner. Intercepted by Modern Day. Going up and getting it. Oh, what a play by Nathaniel Frazier. There's going to be a flag thrown. It's going to be excessive celebration, maybe? But Frazier with the interception. Yep, it's going to be unsportsmanlike. Okay, Frazier got up and he spiked the ball. Man, but you got to give him a little bit. He wasn't taunting. He just made a heck of a play. I get it. That's the rule in high school, not the NFL. But, man, great job by Nathaniel Frazier with the interception. Elijah Brown out to lead the Monarchs with 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. He'll take over on his own 7-yard line. Handoff. Frazier. Still on his feet. Going at the 35. Cuts back in and finally tackled from behind by 2 Trojans. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. As Frazier had open field. He got the interception. Now he gets the handoff. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter. Modern Day all over Mililani, 35-7 on the NFHS network.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected. But somehow alone. Trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
Aloha. Hola, wherever you may be. If you're in Hawaii watching, if you're in South Florida, in Miami, Brickell, wherever you may be, or if you're in Washington, New York, if you're a Modern Day alumni, you're loving this as your Monarchs are up 35-7 against Hawaii's Mililani. The Trojans in white, Modern Day in their home red. Elijah Brown ready to start the fourth quarter. That's time to throw. Receiver across the middle, giving up the body just short. Marcus Brown, the intended receiver. Now we're on the campus of St. John Bosco High School in Bellflower, California, about 15 minutes southeast of downtown Los Angeles, or from the USC campus, where both of these schools send lots of players to play at the Coliseum. They also send players all over the country. If you're looking at Clemson in the ACC, their quarterback, DJ, roam the halls here at St. John Bosco. If you're in the SEC, Alabama, their quarterback, Bryce Young, Heisman Trophy winner. Well, 3 years ago, he was on this field playing. Hand off to Frazier, up the middle, gets across the 50-yard line. Ball gets away, but it was knocked loose by the ground. Matt Liner, who you can now watch on Fox College Football, he played in this game. His son Cole is a quarterback. You might get some action here in the fourth quarter. So Mater Dei producing so many players, so many talented players over the years. Matt Barkley, who's still in the NFL, I believe, somewhere as a backup. You have so many players over the years going on. Josh Rosen, who played for the Miami Dolphins, played on this campus here at St. John Bosco. Bosco tomorrow night will host the Kahuku Red Raiders. This is the USA versus Trinity League. 2 nights of action. Brown dumps it off into the hands of Davison, gets the first down, and a couple more for Jordan Davison, the sophomore. So many players have played over the years. So why are they playing at this field? Well, Bosco hosts the event, and that's why Mater Dei tonight, Bosco tomorrow. And it's pretty cool for teams from Hawaii to come down here and play, as the Mililani faithful have shown up. Tomorrow night, the Kahuku Red Raiders will be here, and they bring a big crowd, especially on a Saturday night, as Kahuku actually had a stand outside in the parking lot where they were selling Red Raider gear. So that'll be a fun one tomorrow night. All right. Elijah Brown working. Has a running clock here in the fourth quarter. In motion is Davison. Brown moving around. Brown still moving. Finally hit from behind, and he goes down. I think it was one of his own teammates that knocked him down as they lose a couple yards. So many players have played for these two programs. And for Mililani, a program that's had some success over the years, too, as they've had some quarterbacks. Mililani in Hawaii, on Oahu. The Trojans, brown and yellow. Tonight they're wearing white. Actually, I'm sorry to get it right. The colors are brown and gold. Get it right. Part of the Oahu Interscholastic Association. And shout out to all the journalism students there, the Mililani Times. Over 2,500 students on campus at Mililani High School, one of the largest public schools in Hawaii. Mentioned the alumni from Mililani, Dylan Gabriel, who is quarterback at Oklahoma, was playing at UCF recently. Mackenzie Milton, class of 2016, played also at UCF and at FSU last year. And Mata Navasa, former Denver Bronco for a few years. Brown hands it off, decides to keep it. Has a receiver down the field, one step too many. Marcus Harris, the intended receiver.
Pass to number 10, Marcus Harris, is incomplete. Third down, 18 yards to go.
Also, Darius Wasau, class of 2019. He's currently at UCLA as a linebacker for the Trojans. Third and long for Mater Dei. Dumps it off. Does Elijah Brown. Spin move. Still going. Still on his feet. And he gets loose. Oh, puts the hand up. Does Nathaniel Frazier. And Frazier gets into the end zone, but a flag is thrown. Frazier started celebrating. And is that going to get called back because of that? There's an injured Trojan player near midfield. It's a touchdown. And unsportsmanlike against Frazier. So the touchdown counts. And it's when Frazier started throwing his hand up around the 15-yard line that they called the unsportsmanlike, but the touchdown does count. It is now 41-7.
15-yard, 1-yard touchdown run. The penalty is unsportsmanlike. assessed on the kickoff.
Frazier with another TD. And the injured player is number 45 for Mililani. That's Elias Tania, who's walking off very gingerly. He's limping. It looks like his right leg. These Trojans have battled. Medina on for the PAT. Six PAT attempt for Medina. Snap down, kick up, and it is good. So Medina is now 25 of 26 on PATs this season. 8:07 to go in the ball game. Mater Dei 42-7 over Mililani.
On scoring drive, 7 plays, 92 yards, 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Mater Dei will kick off from the 25-yard line.
Big game coming up in a couple weeks. October 7th is going to be Mater Dei taking on St. John Bosco. In a game that almost got played at SoFi Stadium where they had the Super Bowl last year. It was a game where it was close to negotiations. At the end, Mater Dei sent out a statement saying that they preferred to keep their home game at Santa Ana Bowl, which is their right to have. It was going to be a 2-year deal where this year Mater Dei would give up the home game, and then next year Bosco would give up the home game. An opportunity for these high school kids to play at SoFi Stadium. Medina with the kickoff. Taking at the 10-yard line of the Trojans. Bringing it back, running hard is Kahana Travis. Kahana Travis, 5'9" sophomore. That young man plays hard. Respect to you, Kahana Travis, for continuing to battle all game long. So there will not be a game at SoFi this year. You heard people in the community and also social media of how cool it would have been an opportunity for these young men to play, but Mater Dei decided to keep their home game, which is their right. You got something, Steven?
But one thing to remind everyone, if both these teams should be able to get to the Division I final, that will be the day after Thanksgiving in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, so the Division I final this year will be held at the historic Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, the day after Thanksgiving. So, which is all expected because these are two best teams in the country. That's deflected. As Mater Dei getting some fresh players into the ballgame now. That was number 20 checking in, which is Charles McDonald, a junior. So if you look at Mater Dei over the years, we mentioned Matt Leinert. And you, just giving you the alumni. And Mater Dei is a co-ed school. Colt Brennan, the late Colt Brennan, who played at Hawaii, passed away recently.
Now 10 yards ago from the 31.
JT Daniels, who's now the quarterback at West Virginia. Pat Cott. Matt Grudegood was one of the best high school football players you've ever seen here in Southern California. Had an excellent career at USC. Khalid Holmes, who played in the NFL. John Wharton was a Heisman Trophy winner in NFL. Stanley Johnson recently with the Lakers. NBA went there. Believe it or not, remember Todd Murdovic? He went to Mater Dei before he went back down to Capitol Valley.
Third down, 4 yards to go.
Amon Ross St. Brown with the Detroit Lions. Finished his career at Mater Dei after starting off at Servite. Big touch. Of course, Bryce Young.
And off goes number 3, Derek Chuchiyama.
I believe Mater Dei is now the only school in the country that can say they have 3 Heisman Trophy winners.
Yep, Mater Dei, 3 Heisman Trophy winners with Huarte, Matt Leinart, and now Bryce Young.
Okay, makes it 4th and 6.
It also has 23 Gatorade Player of the Year as of 2022. 25 sports at the school. It's located in Santa Ana.
Back set to receive from Mater Dei.
And we won't even start about the basketball program, how great it is. It was a school that was founded in 1950. Ball at about the 26-yard line, picked up. Still bouncing around near the sideline, dancing. And finally knocked out of bounds is number 29, Josh Holani, a freshman who gets into the game. 4:55 to go in the ball game, 42-7.
If he happens to be listening, say hello to a parent at Mater Dei, the great Matt Money Smith.
Yeah, that's Money Smith. Sent his kids to Mater Dei. Money, of course, the radio voice of the Los Angeles Chargers, and also local personality here on AM 570 Radio, Petros and Money Show, and also on the NFL Network. So Money calls his games. So we're going to get some new kids into the lineup for Mater Dei, and it's going to be a name that you're familiar with. Number 7 checking in is Cole Leinart. Yes, the son of Matt Leinart. Speaking about his dad, he's a 6'4" freshman. He's played in 2 games this year. Hands it off to number 15, who gets across the line for a gain of a couple. That's Kai Remigio,
Number 15, Kai Remigio.
a senior who's getting some action. Don't expect Cole to throw here. And next to Cole is number 38, Trenton Dunn, a sophomore.
Six out for the 41. 2nd and 4.
Dunn takes the handoff. Also in the game is Jules Parn, number 27. He's a freshman. As is Caden Dixon Wyatt, a freshman.
Trenton Dunn.
On the line, I see number 63. That would be Corey Rivera Zamora, a junior. Number 70 is Christian Falani, 6', 300-pound junior. 54 is Jeremiah Ponce, a 6'4", 285 freshman.
Okay, on the carry.
75 is Peter Lange, a 6'6" sophomore. So give some credit to the offensive lineman. Liner has it, throws it, has a receiver, and it is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down for the Monarchs.
Pass intended for number 17, Jonas Smith. Incomplete.
The only freshman to ever start at Mater Dei, true freshman, Matt Barkley. How do I know that? Because I was at his game when Matt Barkley played against Bishop Amat, Adam Mott at the old Adelphia Cable. Working that.
4th and 4.
4th and 4. Liner drops, throws, has a receiver, and it is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Heck of a throw, though, by Cole Liner.
Number 17, Jonas Smith. Incomplete.
Couple good-looking quarterback genes on that kid.
Yeah, 6'4" and still growing. A heck of a basketball player, too.
Though seeing a liner throw right-handed is kind of weird.
Yeah, Mililani will take over with less than 2 minutes to go. So right now, if you're the Trojans, a chance to go home with another touchdown. A new quarterback for the Trojans. Pass. Caught by the Trojans. The quarterback is number 13, Emana Tarape, a senior. And the reception, number 25, Raymond Roller. Roller, way to play, Roller. That dude is tough. They might be losing 42-7, but the Trojans from Mililani have been battling all game long. They had a lead early on, 7-0. The Mater Dei showing why they're one of the best teams in the country. Tarape into the end zone, has a receiver, going up and battling, knocked out of bounds. Good job by number 33 of Mater Dei. 33 or 23? 23, that is Christian Dunbar Hawkins, a junior who just checked in. I like it. I like that from Mililani. Keep battling. Go after it. Make that flight home a little bit better. Jensen McGee was the intended receiver, got up slow. And McGee, instead of stayed on the ground, just got up on his own. He ran around the end zone. All right. Tarape, the senior, getting some burn here. Clock winding down on the game. 15 seconds to go in the ball game. Goes into the end zone. Has a receiver caught. Touchdown, Mililani. Emana Tarape to number 25, Raymond Roller. And the Trojans get a touchdown late. They battle, and that was the last play of the game. They're going to kick the PAT. We're going to go for 2. The clock shows zeros, and they went to get the T. All right, there we go. So tomorrow night, it'll be Kahuku and Bosco going at it. PAT is up, and it's good.
Point after is good.
Number 19, let me give him his credit for Mililani. Number 19 is Mikhail Paiva. And that'll do it for the ball game. Mililani battled, but modern day too much. The Monarchs showing what they're either number 1 or number 2 in the country. As the Monarchs behind strong running from their running backs Jordan Davison and Nathaniel Frazier. Solid game from Elijah Brown. The Monarchs beat Mililani 42-14 in the Trinity versus the USA Showcase. For my partner Steven Morales, I'm Beto Duran. Thank you for watching the NFHS Network. Good night